G'day and welcome to another episode. My name is Daethstro, the Aussie Geek, and this is Planet Crafter Aqualis Part 1. Now, some of you might be going, but Dave, this is Seralina. Yes, we haven't left yet. To those of you who have not watched one of these yet, basically you have to terraform a planet. In this case, we're terraforming moons. But to make things a challenge for myself, I only take the essentials, which is enough to build one of these launchers along with this space rocket thing. My words are not working very well. Extraction platform and a shuttle. I have enough goods also for my vehicle station. I have food, I have water, I have my rover. That's it, we're done. So let's get to Aqualis, because it is the next location in our little adventure. So I'm going to keep calling it Aqualis because that's how it looks like it to me. You are leaving the planet. You won't be able to come back unless you have an extraction platform on your destination planet. Yeah. Goodbye, Seralina. Nice knowing you. Okay, so we are on Aqualis. Now, from everything I understand, this planet is basically Subnautica. Now, I know that the developers and such did take some steps. Oh, that's how you get phosphorus. Did take steps to make sure that you could get off this place, because unfortunately that was a bit of a problem apparently when they first started it up. So they kind of fixed that, because there is apparently a satellite near here somewhere that actually allows you to get resources from an extraction platform, which we will not be using because we have our own. I don't know how this is going to work, because like I said, it's got a little water. We can at least drink, so we don't have to worry about water now. We have... Ooh, so clams are a resource. And that also gives us phosphorus. Okay, I wasn't expecting that. Alright, so I'm going to have a quick look around. Alright, we have the island over there. Have all this. Now there is going to be unlocks also. Obviously I have all this stuff already, so we're not going completely blind. I'm wondering if the water is going to slowly subside as we do this. I'm not sure. Alright, so I say we just find a nice flat surface initially to set up our base. There's a lot of resources. I remember the thing basically saying there's no resources, and I would highly disagree. Now, originally I did say in the Seralina stuff that I was going to start with the... Where are ya? Was it the biodome? No, not biodome. I think it was the biodome. But that's a little too far. No, it wasn't the biodome. What was it? Wasn't those. It was something else that oh, hang on. Yeah, the biolab, which doesn't quite work because we can't have no osmium. So that's not going to work. So we're just going to stick with our usual method of doing things. Do I at least want to make a bigger apartment? I do have 3. I don't know. It feels like it slightly gets rid of some of our uniqueness. Maybe. But the resources haven't been too bad, all things considered. And we do have sky, so that's something. Maybe I should just look around a bit first. Because I feel like jumping the gun is definitely something I'm going to do. Because we at least need to find somewhere we can get iridium. So at least we can get our heat going. So I'm just going to grab whatever I can out of these. Now I am going to use the idea that I came with up with Seralina. Whereas... Oh, we got honey? We are getting some interesting things out of this. Oh, we're getting super alloy just out of the clams. Really? Well, this is proving to be easier and easier. I'm gonna build... Yeah, it's super... Holy crap, that is easy. I'm starting to think Seralina was the harder one. Lots of white. So I'm just trying to find a good place for some sort of iridium or something. I might have to build a... outpost just to breathe. Alright, so... Alright. I might jet over and... I think I'm about at full one. I was gonna say, I'm in the wrong spot. Alright, I think I'm going to have to bring out the rover already, just simply because I'm running out of room. We are getting a lot of stuff from just the first few locations. So yeah, iridium's going to be a problem at the moment because I'm not seeing anything that's going to give us heat. There could be stuff underwater that I'm not aware of, obviously, because God knows where. All right, we're going to drop it and load it up at least. We're going to put everything I really don't need at this point in here. Those can go in there. I'll keep those. They can go in there. Oops, wrong button. At least I've also got some oxygen nearby. Alright, got mushrooms in that one. I thought this was going to be a lot harder than Selenia, but I'm just saying that now, and we have only just started, so I could be incredibly wrong. But these clams are giving me a hell of a lot of resources to begin with. Now, whether or not these clams would actually do this for you as well, I don't know, because it could be just because of how much terraformation I've already done. Wondering if this place is gonna drain. I hope I got the other stuff out of there. At least I can drink salt water, so that's all right. What I might have to do is... got some uranium ore out of that one. Go take a breath. Because I really don't want to set up a base that doesn't... Oh, it's just sand. Thought it was water. I don't want to set up a base yet that's a little bit out of nowhere, and it doesn't give us anything of use. So we got that over there. We'll see how much store. Oh, we got another one here that I missed. Amela tree. Okay. Put this stuff over here. What is that sound? Oh, that's the vehicle. Alright, so we have nighttime now. We want to go over there. Well, technically we can at least see some of the planet. So we have something there, we have something here. There's sulfur apparently over there. Wish I could zoom out just a little bit more, but apparently I can't. So we have these, we have here, and we basically have there. Alright, I'm going to take a quick squiz over here. It's a matter of finding some iridium first, because as long as I've got cobalt, I can do power. I just gotta work out heat. If so, I want to make sure I don't go too far, but I should have the resources I need to at least build an outpost if I need to. Plans. Very impressive ring. This is a ring planet. I forgot to show that. Ooh. Oh, I was gonna say we have color change. Ooh, I'm guessing this is what it was they were talking about. Yeah. So there are resources here. I am not touching any of them because that would be just a massive cheat in my opinion. Alright, we're gonna build an outpost just quickly. So I got some air. How did I was I short one titanium? I might even just leave this here for now. Just create ourselves a few little outposts. Alright, so we need one type. Oh, we need a silicon. Then we need magnesium. We need 3 irons. And 2 titanium. Alright, so yeah, this is our escape. If you really got stuck, if you decided to do Aqualis first and didn't do any proper preparation. Alright, so we're going to leave that outpost there. It's also very cold as I'm recording this, so I will be sipping a nice hot cuppa. Alright, might as well go over this way. So I've got the vibe a little bit that maybe we'll be depending on random resources found in our clamshells, which I don't know, that's a bit odd in my opinion, but it is a planet of water. And I'm pretty sure there's probably stuff down there which we don't want to drown trying to look for it. But I have a feeling that the water level is going to drop. I know this has been out for probably a while now, so someone's probably already figured that out. But hey, I'm still going into it blind, so that's as far as I'm concerned. Alright. And we got some more clams. We got a water puddle, so that's something. So we got water. Yeah, I think I'm going to be using the shells. Oh, there we go. More phosphorus. Unless we can use phosphorus for something. I'm going to build another outpost. At least this way we have safety and oxygen if we really need it. Alright, so 1 of those, 2 of them, another iron, and another silicon. Alright, so that just leaves us with one location that we haven't looked at, which is this one. Hey, so we can at least see the bottom. I'm really hesitant to try to get up there. Come on. First time I've had trouble trying to fly out of water. Oh well, we'll just sort of duck and dive, I suppose. Normally I can get to the surface and just fly up. No, it does not want to let me do it. Oh well. We'll just sort of speedy along regardless. I'm also hoping that we're going to find a couple of plants here, because that's going to be very hard to do the VeggieTube if we don't have... Oh, did I get it? Yep, I finally got it. It's going to be very hard to do any of the VeggieTube stuff if I can't find flowers in the clamshells. So it's going to be a bit to get both heat and oxygen. Now I'm assuming that somebody's already hit this planet before, excluding the satellite we found. But so far I'm thinking if they did, they're deep underwater somewhere. Alright, I'm going to create another outpost in a minute. Have a quick squeeze. Yeah, we got basic resources. Oh, no sign of life excluding the clamshells. But I think the clamshells are going to be our initial method. Like, I'm sure somewhere under the water there's going to be wrecks somewhere. So right now I'm not really seeing any defining location to start anything. I'll have a bit of food. Don't really need water because there's water everywhere. Alright, well we might as well have a look and see if we've got anything decent in the clams. We've got blue, some osmium, not osmium, obsidian. Just see what other ones we've got here. I just need something to at least kickstart my oxygen and my heat, because pressure is not going to be any problem. Oh, we have food, so we have eggplants, so we can at least eat when my normal food runs out. Alright, so we got lots of eggplants. Alright, so we need flowers or something. Uranium. I was gonna say, thank God I can't accidentally... Whoop. Okay. Well, I think I'll take one of my waters. Alright. I think we might just have a quick squeeze. See if there's any other ones that... I just need some iridium. I need iridium and I need a couple of flowers. So hopefully there's some flowers here somewhere. Because I'm collecting a lot of stuff that I really don't need. An eggplant, super alloy. Plastic. We have genetic material, which that's great if I was up to that area already. Music's good. Take a quick bit of oxygen. By the way, I realized I forgot to do something. So indulge me for a quick second. Where are we? RB, right stick. That doesn't help me because I'm not using a gamepad. F2. Let's get rid of my little thingamajigs for now. Don't want them in there as well. There we go. I forgot to create a nice screenshot for the thumbnail. I thought, good thing I remember that before I started doing absolutely everything. Alright. I think it's gonna be the terraformation that's gonna get us started. Oops, going night already. We have a lot of stuff. Oh, we have a lyrium seed, don't we? And we have a Pamelia tree, so it's not like we don't have any oxygen. So we've got oxygen. We have a little bit of iridium. I'm trying to think, how much do we need for a tier? Right, we need just 2 iridium. Or we can go for a tier 2, 4.5. So we can at least build a tier 2 heater. Okay, so do we want to face in the planet or the rings? I don't think the rings. Alright, so I think we'll go with here for now. I don't really have any other excuse at this point. We could try building one of them, but I don't have any selenium. Alright, so we're just gonna go with our standard building for now. Alright, that. I need iron. Actually, I should have iron. Nope. Nope. 1, 2, 3. That should give me what I need. And we're just going to build it roughly about here. We can always change angles later. Alright, that can go there. I'm just trying to think how I want to start this base. Alright, so I need at least... I know. Something slightly different. We're going to go with one of these. We get rid of those. Alright, so I need 2 cobalt. 1, 2 cobalt. I need 2 irons, 2 titaniums. Titanium and iron. I also want 2 more cobalts and 2 more irons. Try to get another iron before we suffocate. That's it. This is a nice peaceful planet. Alright, so I'm going to put 1 there. And ooh. That's the wrong way around, but ooh, what have we got here? Oh, is this our version of a sandstorm? I think it is. Ooh, that looks really cool. It's like an aurora. I admit, I decided this looks so much better for the thumbnail. Alright, so do what we were doing while the sand hits. Alright, that goes there. We'll put 1 here. Obviously this will probably end up changing at some point. I want another iron and another cobalt. I might build... might build another of those on front. I'm doing more architecture than I'm actually doing preparing for any terraformation. I'll put that there. I got rid of the wrong one. Alright, 3 irons and 3 cobalts. Beg my pardon. I've already got 2, so I don't need 3. So those and 3 iron. And then we'll get going with our processes. When it wants to fly. Like I said, it is a lot more calm and serene, especially with the music. I do like that the music is different for each planet, or in this case, moon. Alright, so 1, 2, 3, and I'm going to build a couple of roofs. So what's that? Too bad I don't know. I don't think I can. Well, I should be able to. Maybe. We'll try it out. But at least need 1, 2. We want titanium this time. 3, 4. We'll have to also start thinking about power 2, which won't be too big a problem because we've got a good amount. But I'm not going to rush into anything over the top. Not just yet. There's no point starting up a nuclear reactor and we end up needing the resources. Alright, so now I can actually test this theory out. Nope. Alright, so I can't put... I didn't think I could put it on here, but I just thought I'd try it. Alright. So let's get a few things started. Let's start with power. And I'm powering, I'm thirsty. I don't want to use a lot of aluminum at this point, because honestly I'm going to get stuck if I do that. Like I have aluminum in different places, but the super alloy, I will be using that a lot. So let's see what we've got here. Actually, let's see what we can at least drop off. Nothing really on max impact for everything. All right, so let's try. Gotta be careful how much room I've got. All right, so we'll try for 4 heated, 4 grease power supply to begin with. All right, and I should need 3 silicon once I want to pick it up. And I'm gonna need more iron, so 1. That's titanium. Starting to get dark again. Obviously there's probably a lot of iron still around here. I'm just not traveling far enough. Is that iron or is that silicon? Not silicon. Titanium. Oh, there's iron. I just gotta remember, I don't have oxygen anymore. Unless I'm in my base, but I do not have oxygen. Alright, so I will try my usual I tried and tested. And I will set up my power supplies on the roof. Alright, next we are going to go for... I might try a tier 2 heater. Just to empty a few resources. So we'll take those. And I need a... Oh, I need an aluminum for that. That might be worth it. Hopefully it doesn't bite me in the backside. Alright, so we need another iron. Silicon. Yep. And now I need an iron. Titanium. There's iron. Because what do we need for a tier 3? That's a uranium. That's an iridium rod. So we might be looking at having to do some meteor impacts before I know it. And we'll go there. All right, we got a heat going. Maybe we should. I am gonna need aluminum for food growers. Oh, yeah, I'm going to, because I still need to get fertilized yet. What am I looking for? Plants. There's no ice. Oh crap. There's no ice. So I'm gonna have to go straight for a tier 3 veggie tube. Oh crap. Not entirely a bad thing, but glad I brought that water now, otherwise I'd be in a bit of trouble. Magnesium and 2 silicons. Because this isn't a cold planet, this is a tropical world, even though we have no trees. Alright, so that's gonna have to stay outside, so we've really jumped the gun on that. Where where was that? The arum seed. Alright, so that can go in there. That'll give us, start giving oxygen. And we want pressure. Alright, I can at least go to tier 2 drills. And build 4 of them. So we want 1, 2. Gonna say, do I really want to go that far away from my base yet? 3 and 4. How much titanium have I got? I got 2. So I need 6 more. 1, 2. 3. Oh. Oh. 4, 5. There's 6. Alright, so that gives us 4 lots of tier 2 pressure. They're already at 1.5. Then I'll start doing some screens and whatnot so we can at least see where we're at. Damn car. Vehicle, not car. Alright, so we'll put 1, 2. I knew that was going to happen. 3, 4. Alright, so we'll get rid of these. What I do want is I want a table and I want power. So 2. So better get some oxygen. What do I need for a tier 2 power supply? $19.5 on its own. I don't know if I'm willing to use up that much aluminum already. I've only got 1 left anyway, so I really don't want to do it. Well, there's a solution. If I build a tier 1 nuclear reactor, that gets a 6. Alright, I'm going to keep the solar panels just for now, but I'll put a tier 1 nuclear reactor. Alright, so let's go and get some more goodies. I think it's 3 more iron. And I think it's a couple of silicon. 1 silicon. The other might be magnesium. Yep. And then 3 iron. So 1. 2. 3. But yeah, I'm going to assume we're going to be losing water. So I don't want to go absolutely crazy when it comes to losing it. Alright, so we're going to put this one here. And we're going to put a energy level so I know how much that's got to go down. Alright, so we have 74 kilowatts but we're not using. Alright, so we want a blueprint screen, we want terraformation screen, and we want a progress screen. We don't need that, we don't need that. So I need at least 3 iron. Which so far we've been doing pretty well over here. may actually have to travel a little bit further. I'm starting to run out on these islands. 2, 3. We want a cobalt. Oh, we want 2 cobalts. Silicon, 4 silicons. What? Oh, I think that's not 4 silicons. Or is it? No, it is 4 silicon. Yes, my hydration's low and I'm surrounded by water. There is a slight oxymoron there somewhere. Alright, so let's build the blueprint screen. Even though it'll look like it's floating a little bit. Let's build our 2 main screens back here. At least it gives us something to look out the window for. Alright, so we're at submerged. 0.6%. And things are not moving very fast, but that's not to be unexpected. Alright, so we don't really need the mapping screen. We don't need the transmission screen. What am I thinking that we need? Biomass, I really don't need that. Solar screen would be nice, but I don't know if I've got a yellow quartz crystal on here at all. Not yet, I've got to find one. Because that would tell us exactly what we were looking for. So do I want to go looking for... Alright, I'm going to go take a peek, see if I can find some yellow quartz in any of the... Should we use the... No, I don't want to use the resources from that satellite. I want to see if I can find a yellow quartz in a clamshell somewhere. I think it's just silicon, a magenta, and a... There's a uranium rod. So, what was it for? Yeah, I'll take that uranium rod. We can use that and replace that heat up. Nope. Nope. We got pink and blue. That's nice and all, but not what we're looking for. Another outposts. Like I said, we're not touching that. Got some food in there. We got some more plants. We got some actual food. That's a plus. Check here. Or just iron and that. Come on, give me a yellow. Nope. 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 Hey, I found there's a worm in that one. A silkworm. Did we go through these ones? think we might have. Alright, so there's nothing here. I don't know if we went all the way over here. I don't think we did. Another leaf. That's not what I'm looking for. We got sulfur. That looks a bit weird, but radio. I'm slowly sinking. Alright, we'll get over here and get some oxygen. Because I'm pretty sure it's the planet screen that shows us how far we've progressed. Well, technically it's already telling us where we're getting to, isn't it? I think I'm just thinking more along what's each of the terraformation cycles. Alright, we'll try over here. It's just a matter of putting a new table in. So we've actually got somewhere to put it. Now I want to say this is... it actually tells us we're going to create a tier 1 veggie tube, which is not at all plausible in this. And I don't even think there's a way to make ice. What is it? Oh, I suppose if you take a water bottle and deconstruct it, you can get ice, can't you? Oh well, we'll just keep looking for the yellow crystal. We'll see if we can find one. Nope. Nope. That creates another nuclear reactor at least. This is food in there, sulfur. Come on, you give me everything else. Just give me a yellow crystal. I'm gonna have to go around and get everything out of these. No, I was gonna say actually I can just use the what's his name, quartz that I got, but I don't have a deconstructor. A recycler, I should say, not a deconstructor. Need to make 2. I'll keep looking a little bit longer. See if I can find any. I don't think so, but can always hope. Which that just leaves over there anyway. So do we want to deconstruct that cosmic quartz? Probably the easiest way to do it. Just trying to think. Oh, we need a tier 2. Yeah, tier 2, yeah. Crafting stations too, don't we? We need a lot of things right now. I was gonna get some oxygen too, wasn't I? Might as well do that while I'm here. Get rid of that and build that. That'll kick up our heat a bit more. 1.7. Oh, apparently I got all I needed for a tier 2. Right, I'm just going to put that here for now. Alright, so for a let's not do that one. So 2 silicons, 2 magnesiums. 1, 2, 1, 2. What else did we need? 3 super alloys, which we do have. I just built the wrong one. God damn it. That's alright, I'll just deconstruct it and get the resources back. Okay. So are we thinking this is a complete opposite of what happened to Seralina, where instead of the place freezing over, this place overheated? Where are we? My brain just went through a don't know what I'm doing. There we go. And we'll just build it over here for now. Actually, no, we won't. We'll build that over here. Alright. Now, we should have a cosmic quartz in here. Yes. Alright, so let's build another table. One. I think that was silicon back there. What else did I need? I think we need silicon anyway, don't we? Yep. That's what I want. At least we'll have plenty of places to put fish. Actually, now that I think of it, can't really build that yet, but it's possible. Once we get... Well, I did find a silkworm, didn't I? Ooh, that's red. Alright, we'll build another table just under here. We want it just under here or just under there? Let's just go under here for now. This is probably going to be all temporary anyway. Alright, solar system. Alright, so we have submerged, seismic activity, corals, seismic shock, water plant, breathable atmosphere, natural life, and complete terraformation. I wonder if I can actually put that higher. Wrong way around. But I can't quite put it as high as the lights. Okay. No, well. Alright, so we're at 0.3 to seismic activity. We've already done all this, so that's us. God knows where all that other land is. I thought that just moved just then, or am I seeing things? All right, so as for unlockables, we've unlocked apparently everything already here. Oh, hang on, no, we haven't unlocked anything. So we have tier 2 wind turbine, which would be nice, I guess. Fertilizer, outdoor farm, butterfly farm, tier 2 fish, animal multiplier fuse, tier 3 food and green quartz, along with Akuzi frogs and Pamela. Yeah, our Pamela tree, which we have one of, we just can't use it just yet. Alright, so heat's going up decently, oxygen too. There is one thing that I can at least say, and that is we have a lot, and I do mean a lot currently, of super alloy. I'm going to need some aluminum more to make some more T2 advanced crafting station. But all things considered, we're a decent first place, though. Don't really have that or that. I was gonna say I'll put that tree in, but I really don't have anywhere to put it yet. I don't have any bark. I've seen bioplastic nuggets, but I haven't seen fertilizer. Oh, hang on. Hang on. Can't do that. Can't do that. Could do that, but that's an aluminum I don't want to use up yet. Actually, that's what we'll do, since I have my excess water, just to get the first steps out of the way. See if this will actually work. It should. I thought it was 2 pieces of ice. Alright, a G1 veggie tube. G1. Tier 1, iron and magnesium. We'll go over this way. It'll just clear at least from the first step, so that's something. Oh, I was going to say, I was wrong. There is ice. No, there is not. It's that stuff. Phosphorus. What am I looking for again? Oh, iron and titanium, is it? Where's the silicon? Magnesium. So I'm just going to temporarily build this, and then we'll get rid of it because I really don't need it. I'm just thinking, do I want to make a grassed cedar? What's the big difference? So 13 to oxygen, -7 to energy, 108 to oxygen, a bit to plant. So it might be worth just getting rid of that tier 3 planter and just outright building a tier 2 planter, building a grass cedar. We'll just do that to get that off my list. And yeah, I'm gonna do that. All right, so we'll get rid of that. And we're gonna build that. So I should have a... Well, the thing is, now that I've got the deconstructor, I can at least... I was gonna see if I have water enough. I can at least... Right, that'll do. Well, that just kicked us into overdrive a bit more. Well, I have all that super alloy, so I can at least use the aluminum and get some basic resources as well. So let's have a look here. Oof, that's kicked it into gear. 0.5. Still a bit slow. It could 0.6. We got 4.7 kilowatts left. So I might have to collect some resources and kickstart. We got 8 grams of biomass and kickstart some more power. Wonder how long before we'll actually see grass on the ground. Alright, we'll just have to wait and see. That seems a bit expensive. Oh, well. Huh. Osmium. 3 lots of osmium for 1 tier 4 drill, or could use a. I know I was spotting osmium rods. So if I go 1 and 2, and I want to say the osmium rod was over here. Just I don't see us. Well, let's have a quick look. Yeah, I haven't seen explosive powder yet. So let's go get the osmium rod. I know this video is going a little long. Like considering how much we're doing in this episode, I think it would be a decent start for at least an hour. So at least we're getting the basics going. So let's see if I can figure out which clamshell had that osmium rod in it. We'll add that to this. Because that'd be a massive boost if I can get a tier 5 drill in place. Nope, nope. I'm sure I'm close. As long as I don't go too far over there, because I don't think it was over there. Nope. 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 What about you? Yes. Alright, so I'm going to build this back at the base for now. How did I get up over that way? God knows. I do have to remember to make some veggie crafters at some point too. But like I said, this we'll probably end up moving from here because honestly, I'm sure everything is going to start sinking. All right, this might be a little extreme. I knew that was going to happen. $375, $45. All right, I'm gonna deconstruct that because that's a bit expensive at the moment. And I'm going to build one of these little ones. Not as effective, but probably a lot more efficient. And hopefully this isn't going to kill us as well. How much power am I using? 146. So they're using 20. I don't have any water bottles left either. Well, if I get rid of that for now, how much more power do we need? 34, so that really didn't make much difference. Once I find it again, where'd it go? I know I'm looking at it. Where the hell? There it is. Yeah, it's only 12.5. Well, what do I need if I can even... I was going to say, even if I can get water. That's not even using a lot of energy. So I need 2 waters, which I don't think I have any left. Well, where's my big water collector? Right there. So I need one of these. And I need a magnesium, is it? No, it's a cobalt. So what I might do is build a water collector. Impossible to build this until at 875.00. So we can't collect water from the sky yet. And I'd have to find some bio nuggets. Alright, I'm going to deconstruct that for now. And at least we've got some power going. So we'll see what happens. But I think I will leave this here. So this is the first part for Aqualis. We're at 0.76, which we're apparently onto seismic activities. We are going to, I have a feeling water is going to will eventually drop. And we will eventually start seeing what was down there and maybe discover why everything flooded. So if you like this video, give me a thumbs up. If you didn't like this video, give me a thumbs down. I promise you it will not hurt my feelings. Subscribe, ring the bell, leave me a comment. And apart from that, thanks for watching. I'll catch you later.